All right, everybody. Welcome back to Alan Wake 2. We left off last time getting ready to head back to the town of Bright Falls so that we could examine this corpse further and go and talk with the couple that, I'm assuming it's a couple anyway, that witnessed this murder. So let's hop in. Let's go. Got this little shortcut key we can take to go back up.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they've seen much stuff this gruesome.
Oh, you'd be surprised, I think, in this town.
There's another lunchbox.
We're all in this together, hero. Have a heroic day. Yeah, I think these are definitely left by Wake. Trying to help us out on our journey here. Assuming I can't climb the ladders and stuff. Nope, at least not yet anyway.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
Tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Hiking. Time to go take our hike then, right now?
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Oh, wait, there's something over there. The rarest wildlife in the Pacific Northwest. I finally made my way to Cauldron Lake. The fence was easy to climb over, with the proper gear and skills which I thankfully possess. Next goal, spotting the rare and elusive orange-crowned warbler. A little late in the season, but hopefully I can catch it before it begins its journey south. I've noticed intriguing behavior in the surrounding common bird life. They seem to be alarmed and swarm around the lake. No birds of prey nearby. There are some strange sounds carried on the wind, however. Nothing I can recognize or explain. Getting a little concerned. I might have to find another spot somewhere safer. The sounds are getting closer. Moved inland. Foliage is stunning. Must come back in the fall. Had to stop and sketch this gorgeous vine maple just at the way the... Oh, wait, what? Just at the way the Methuselah's beard hangs off it. Interesting. Okay. This is what trees are better than people. Speaking of people, saw some drunk guy staggering around the forest earlier, acting weird. Maybe drugs? Kept my distance. Should probably find another spot. So annoying. After I saw that weirdo guy, I decided to change spots again. Moved up the mountain a bit. Found a fantastic overlook to camp at. But I'm more interested in this Alaska onion grass. Invasive but edible and surprisingly tasty. Started hearing wolves or wild dogs or something like 10 minutes ago. But they sound wrong. Rabies? Want to leave, but the sun is going down and my stupid phone is dead. Gonna hide in the tent and hope they go away. Something is really not right about this place. Yeah.
Hey, Logan's birthday is coming up. I need toy ideas.
Toys. She's 14, Casey.
Okay, so what do I get her?
Get her a book. Something weird and dark. Maybe that'll get her back into reading. Here we are.
To Bright Falls we go.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
It is interesting.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Looking good.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Ferry tickets.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed.
Pets not being allowed at the bake sale, huh?
Jerky. And boy, what an eventful day here in Bright Falls. By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town, and I'm sure you're all asking the same question I am. Did they bring all this darn rain with them? Deerfest is right around the corner, and we're all crossing our fingers for sunshine. So, I reached out to our top meteorologist for a weather update. She never responded, but I have her Uncle Tapio on the line from Watery. Tapio, are you there? Yes. Great. And Tapio, what kind of weather can we expect today? Rain. That definitely seems to be on the menu. How about over the next week? Also rain. Right. Care to elaborate? Any chance the sun will poke out in time for Deerfest? No. Well, Deerfest is coming, rain or shine. And that parade lineup is looking dandy as ever.
Yes, I like this parade because they're one float in the shape of a swan. Long neck and everything. A very large swan.
Ah, so you're a fan of swans.
No,
Right, well, that's our time. We'll be right back after this next song by the rock and roll sensation, National Nightmare.
Okay, let's not hang around for that. This is the place. Where we're staying, maybe? Map of Bright Falls, okay. Hello, good sir. Guess I can't talk to you right now. Anything interesting in here? No?
I can't get through this.
Okay. Awkward. may need to... Is there a mute audio or... So I don't get demonetized, or I'm sorry, copyright stricken or whatever for this music. Hmm. Hmm. I don't need subtitles now. I'll leave the subtitles on just in case. Kind of annoying that I can't turn off the music, like specifically just for uploading to YouTube. I guess I'll just have to edit it out or something, unfortunately. Let's just go with high. Where is that music coming from? Interesting. Cauldron Lake. Look into news and rumors. Focus on 2010. Cross-reference with old case files from New York City cult. Similarities and commonalities in methodology. Part of series. Find out name of good coffee from diner. Interesting.
I can't force it open.
Alright, let's get out of here. Wait, there's a dining room though.
Hey, how are you doing?
Good. How are you? Random guy just dancing in the middle of the dining room. Okay.
Enjoy your day.
My day's just starting, man. Okay, let's get out of here.
So sleepy.
Okay. So, diners straight down, sheriff stations to the left. There's locked doors in there that I've already done. There's a downtown. Okay.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Anderson. Are we in frickin' the Matrix or something? Anderson.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee. Oh, that rich, bittersweet nectar.
I
Get in that
actually...
coffee world. Get it where you can.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my... I mean, ow.
Towards the end of the very first game, you actually come from the sheriff's station down over this way. I believe.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Yeah, we come from in here.
Any interesting guests lately?
Actually, we came from the top of the roof up there, actually, is where we
Does
came
someone
from.
love to
And then we
grow
came out
surprise under
here,
your bed for housekeeping? They're nuts.
and we fought a bunch of enemies and shit. You tried going down there, but you couldn't go down that way. Going down in here to collect a couple of things. Then you ran down this way further.
Man, it is
Wow.
sweaty,
Very similar to the last game. Obviously, because they want to make it, you know, consistency, or consistent, but definitely looks a lot better than obviously the first game. So it's all laid out almost exactly the same from what I remember
Let me
anyway.
guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh,
Yay.
it's Washington's finest.
We like coffee. I don't drink it very often anymore because I feel like it fucks with my system, but every once in a while I'll have a little cup.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
I was told there were witnesses.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Sounds good. In we
We've
go.
looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I can't believe that happened. I still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. It'll take your mind off things.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? So what did you see in the woods?
Yeah.
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
All right.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Why do you think it was a cult?
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
You found something. The pie looks, it doesn't look horrible, but definitely doesn't look the greatest in terms of everything else that's seen here.
Good to see you.
Anyway, Mind Palace. Profiling? Radio. Radio? Every time we listen to something, we get... Oh, okay.
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Okay, okay. Profiling. The Bookers.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book.
Hmm.
Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
Okay.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Tammy.
Oh, cutscene.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Is this the same Rose from the original game? Because she's friggin' weird. But I also wonder if that's actually going to happen. Because of Wake's writing. Here's their creepy ass freaking hallway that goes down to the restroom. Freaking Deerfest, man. Why is it always happening at Deerfest? Maybe Deerfest has something to do with this shit.
Rest easy, buddy.
Hmm. Okay. Locked.
I need something to force this open.
Oh, we have to do like lockpicking and shit in this game too. Locked. My god, the lights in here are frickin' terrible. Okay. Yeah, I think so. Rose definitely has something up with her.
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces.
Hmm.
Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
Very intriguing.
How can you be so calm?
Jukebox is out of order. The poor old thing can only take so much of the same song being played over and over and over. I'm as big a fan of Coconut as the next person, but come on. Okay. How we go?
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
Alrighty.
Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Happy harvest. More road
Hey,
closures.
what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
See you around. Agent?
Hello.
As you know, the investigation is being taken over by the federal agents. Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate fully.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
I'm being serious, Nelson.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. If only had a tour guide also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right, I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized...
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
What we got in
Can't say I
here?
feel the same.
Paperwork. Okay, can't get in there yet. God, it is so dark.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me?
Cause of death was getting his heart cut out.
This looks like text.
That's not true.
A
He got
tattoo?
stabbed
Nightingale
first.
didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up.
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Yep.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
Case board.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Illegible words on heart. Interesting.
Keep trying.
Oh. Cause of death, yep. As I suspected, it looks like something was put in there. Oh.
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal.
God. Victim was alive when strapped down. Timeline is inconsistent with loading.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Oh, I have clues for each of these things, huh? The Bookers described multiple attackers wearing deer masks, chanting and tearing into the guy with knives. So that must be a killer profile.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Lunch boxes.
Ugh.
The note inside says, "We're in this together here." What do they mean? Who left this? More cases, huh? Cauldron Lake murders.
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated.
Yep.
I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting. I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
What kind of cult? Who's involved? Cult goal. Cult symbols. What's the purpose? Marking territory, a warning, feels derivatives, like something out of a horror movie. Cult symbols. Jewelry can be used as a subtle indicator of membership, but this isn't subtle. A badge of pride.
That's not right.
Cult psychology. If they're hiding their faces, they aren't established enough to operate openly. Connection to Deerfest? Yeah. Oh, okay, it's just television things. Cases, cult stashes.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult.
Hmm.
Better keep an eye out for more.
Cauldron Lake and Bright Falls area, okay. Locked box of cult supplies. Some useful things in here. Okay. Digging inside. What do we got here?
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on.
Hmm.
We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Oh, God. God damn.
It's dark.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
Shit. He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Try to stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies.
I'll get you.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Safe havens will restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, it will become temporarily unavailable.
Go.
Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house. Hides behind a deer mask.
He vanished.
Okay. End of chapter. Now moving on to chapter 2. Hmm. Music's great. I'm assuming I have to cut all of this actually out though, because I'm probably gonna get a copyright strike if I try to upload this.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
Yeah, good luck with making sense of any of this shit. It doesn't make any sense at all. But he's dead, I assume. Rip.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Read. Saga was back on. He was there too. Nightingale was but wasn't. A taken. A creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place. A tarp thrown over top. Drowning everything beneath it. A flood of darkness, soaking into everything. Spoiling it. Rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult, required precise steps. A ritual, Saga would learn how. Stop the monster, was her job. Before he killed again, he'd be inside waiting for her. Just the radio stuff. Okay. Talk to Casey.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit.
Yeah.
This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery.
Yeah. Because he's seen this before.
The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
Figure out where Nightingale went. Well, manuscript told us we have to go back to the lake.
Must be locked from the other side.
She got wrecked. Huh? Where the hell am I supposed to go then? What? Oh, wait, do I need to go in here? Profile? Maybe? No?
The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror.
Interesting. Don't have enough to upgrade my weapon yet. I don't have any more case files, right? Maybe I do. Victim of cult killing became a monster. I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Need to dig into this. There must be an explanation. Okay, goal is here. Text tattooed on the victim's manuscript pages found inside. Writing has some significance here.
Doesn't make sense.
His murder matched the other victims. Why didn't they become monsters too? They might have. We just don't know yet.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Yep. Where did he go? The overlap? What? These pages aren't making sense. According to the page, it sounds like Nightingale went back to Cauldron Lake and he's a Taken.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
So I assume once we get back...
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
Thanks. Glad you don't think it's us. Because you know.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Well, yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and What do you mean? The sheriff disappeared? Like poof? He's gone like magic?
Yep.
Magic's not real.
Magic's not real. Right, Mulligan?
No, Thornton. Monsters aren't real, and magic's definitely not real.
I knew that.
Some of these conversations is quite entertaining sometimes.
They're a fine pair.
Yeah. They're a little different, but that's all right.
Take it easy.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
It won't open.
Okay, can't go in there. Can we speak to these
How many
people?
times do we have to do this, Walter? Huh? I'm at my wit's end with you.
Nope, not talking.
I want out. Something bad's going down. I can feel it. Let me out.
Okay.
Do you think I like throwing you in jail every other day? No, I don't. Do you have any idea how much paperwork you're causing me? What's a lot?
I think his
You can sit here and stew for a while.
dialogue is
Think about your life choices, buddy. Is it really worth this?
I mean, I've already run into bugs with the subtitles being off, even though they said that they were going to patch it. But that's fine. I know one of you is stealing the toilet paper. I've been counting them, and there's an entire roll missing every day from stock. Theft is taken seriously around here. It's a sheriff's station, for Pete's sake. One of these days I'm going to catch you red-handed, and you better believe you're getting thrown out. What a disgrace you are. Okay.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, KC?
A smart choice, Anderson.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
Yeah.
We have some breaking news that's sure to knock your socks off.
I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
Jerky will now be available at the Sunday market in 3 delicious flavors. That's right. Our favorite sponsor, Davis Family Beef Jerky, can now be enjoyed in smoked hickory, teriyaki, and hickory teriyaki. I handed out samples here at the Valhalla Nursing Home and thought I'd catch up with one of our residents to get her thoughts. Donna, how are you?
I love the little radio things. It's kind of cool. It's a nice, cool little feature they've added to make it feel more alive. Back to the cars, my guess?
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
Rinse
Sure.
and repeat.
Let's head back to
Clock out, get a
Cauldron
beer.
Lake. Let's see what happens.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Probably be more useful. That's the case with most things. They come after you actually need them. Okay, well. Return to the heart.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed.
Yep, back down at the, okay, well, we can do that. Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to end this, video here. Going for just a little over an hour at this point. It's very interesting. So Nightingale is alive in some sort of way. Obviously, he's one of the Taken. Look, the little shadow creature people. Wake is obviously rewriting his way. Well, he's trying to get out of probably the darkness or the overlap area or wherever he's located in the darkness. So he's trying to write himself out to get back to the real world is my guess. And using these two characters as a means of them finding him to get him out is my guess. That's just my theory so far. Probably completely wrong, because I am terrible at guessing what happens in any sort of game, TV show, movie, whatever it is. But that's what I'm gathering so far. So I am excited to see where this goes, and I hope you've enjoyed watching this so far. So have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next one.